What's up, guys? I'm Tinashe Moyo, and welcome to another episode of Stride. On this channel, my goal is to inspire people to take the first step towards their goals in life using my personal experiences. And in this video, we have a special guest in the house, my really good friend, Glen.
I'm not really a good friend though.
What do you mean?
I'm just a friend, not a good one. Hello guys, my name is Glen Kapenda. I'm age 21, turning 22 on the 5th of October. That's this Saturday. And I'm so excited, very enticed because did you know it's my first time having a birthday this year? Yeah.
I think now I'm beginning to regret. It seems like a waste of time. It's your first time.
It is though.
Okay.
I didn't have a birthday from January. Imagine from January, February, all this time up to only October. That's when I have my first birthday this year.
Is that not how it's supposed to go?
I don't know, but my point of view, that's how it is.
What's your take, people? Because I mean, is he not wasting our time?
But it's a fact though. Consider it. Take time. Take time.
I wouldn't want to waste my time, actually.
It's worth considering though.
No. Well, if you say so,
I insist. Listen, you said I'm a special guest and a good friend of yours.
Well, you said you're not a good friend.
Now I'm using your words now.
What do you mean?
Your words. You said I'm a good friend of yours.
Yeah,
Never mind my words. We're taking it from your point of view. As a good friend.
I think it would be best if we move on, don't you think? That's if you're ready.
I don't know. Should I be?
I think you should, because this is gonna be a long run.
No, I'm not one of those people that be like, I was born ready.
You were born ready.
No, that's why I'm saying I'm not one of those people.
So what are you?
I feel like there's never someone who can be born ready.
I was born ready.
Did you even know when you were getting born? That's my point. How can you be born ready when you didn't even know that you were, you know?
I mean, they told me. They told me.
No. Do you know that when I was reading this book, they did tell me something like
Which book?
if I knew, I would have said the book. Okay. There was a part that said you only remember things that happen 3 years after you were born. So all the memory that you have from 3 years going back, that's a lie. That's a lie. A blue lie. The books that I read. I think I should stop reading books now.
Especially books with no names.
It actually has a name. I just forgot the name.
How do you forget the name of a book you read? How do we know it's true?
I can lie right now. I can just tell you the name of a book and the reader.
You always lie. That's the problem.
No, I can if I have to. That's the thing.
Fine.
Okay.
I won't take your word for it. I only said fine because the camera will switch off if we continue having this conversation.
Okay, for your sake.
Yes,
For
of
your
course,
sake.
for my sake.
For your sake.
It's my show. So
I'm the guest. It's my time now.
oh, now you're looking at yourself like John Cena.
No, I was taking it more of a J. Cole type of thing. Wait, let me explain. Let me explain.
Continue.
You know, like every time J. Cole is on a feature, you do your part, you sing, you trip, you rap, whatever you do. But then when it's J. Cole's time, it's his time.
Yeah, but that's J. Cole, not you.
It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing.
What you're saying, you're J. Cole.
Light. Light. Pro light. Even if it's a thing, I don't know.
Or rather, the washed up version of J. Cole. I would love to think so.
Yeah, I can't hinder your thoughts. That's what you think. I know what I know.
I guess.
I know what I know. And I'm going with that. I'm not Jaco.
Yes.
But what I'm saying and what I'm doing,
Mm.
same thing. Go align.
Just because you've got a black sweater and these funny whatever, what's it called, necklace?
It's called a pearl.
Yeah, whatever.
No, say it. A pearl.
What?
A pearl.
Pearl.
Pearl. Yeah, not like something like pearl tusi, but then pearl. A black pearl. That's what it's called. A black pearl.
So you think that by wearing a polo neck, black pearl, and black shades, think you're J. Cole?
No, I think you should just call me the Black Mister. Don't you think?
The what?
Black Mister.
Why? Okay, your words, not mine.
But you calling me, so it's your words. I'm just be like, huh?
What?
If you call me, I will respond. So we're using your words now. So call me Black Pearl. No, Black Mister.
You see?
Nah.
Yeah.
But wait. Black Pearl is even more fun. Don't you think?
I don't know. Sometimes I don't think.
So you don't think.
Sometimes, not always.
So you don't think. Yo, disappointed. I'm unappointed.
And he's doing these things on my show.
My bed. My
And
bed.
He's actually in my seat. This is the seat that I usually.
That's what I was telling you. It's my time now. No, you're coming back to your senses now.
No.
Oh.
What?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We may proceed, sir.
If you insist.
I do.
Okay. So, first thing is first. What drew you to Stride, my podcast, of course?
I think you just called me. Hey, good friend. I'm running dry. Can you be on my show? That's the real truth. I'm like, okay, brother, man, I got you. You know, I'll pull up. I'll just let you know when I'm free. Then I'll do the thing, you know.
I'm running dry.
You're running dry.
Okay.
Okay, so I think as you introduced, you encourage people to take the first step. Is this right? What you call this one? The one step infinite possibility.
Tagline. It's called a tagline.
tagline.
It's English, bro.
No, it's a tagline.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna call it something else, but let's just use tagline.
Okay.
One step, infinity possibilities.
Infinite.
That's what
There's
I said.
no why. There's no why. Okay,
Infinite.
Sorry.
Oh, I said infinity.
Yes.
Bruh. Okay, infinite.
This is not Avengers. You're thinking of Infinity Stones. Sorry, I cut you off. Can
Okay.
continue? Yeah.
I forgot what I was about to say.
You were talking about Stride. Like
Okay.
what
drew me to
Yes.
Stride?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I was saying, as you introduced when you started, you encourage people to take the first step using your personal experiences.
Experiences. Yes.
Yeah. So I think when I first knew you, I was like, this guy. First, how you're even tall. Why do you have to be that tall?
It's-
Not like us. I'm not a short person, but when I'm standing with you, I feel short. So naturally, I'm a victim. You know, so like this guy, he's tall, he's light, so he's actually the opposite of me. So I was about to swear. Thank God I didn't. Okay, so the thing was like, I was drawing you. I was like, what's with this guy? Then having conversations with you, it took me to realize that no, this person can be a ladder in my life. When I say a ladder, I'm referring to someone who can help me go up, reaching for better things,
Okay.
thinking for better things, you know, those type of things.
Okay.
Exactly. So, but I did take my time. Let me say you were a book to me.
Okay.
Everything you said had to be read with context. It was not just a word or a phrase or a conversation. No, it was with context.
Okay.
So getting to know you better, I was like, no, this person is actually making sense. Having those conversations we had and all that, I knew that no. It's a missing piece in my mindset. Don't get flattered. No, don't. But then I needed something, or rather someone like that, for my mind. Because I was at this peak when I'll be relaxing, taking it chill. Not in a good way, but in a bad way. You know, like when you relax more, you end up not doing anything.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I needed something to push me from that couch, to take me up. Nigga, stand up.
Okay.
So basically, that's what drew me to Stride. So those were the pull factors that I was telling you about. You do have some push factors though.
Like it's like you can't even say anything.
That's why I was correcting you when we started. I'm a friend. The good part, it has to be silent if it's possible. But then, a friend is still a friend. What can you do?
Yeah, whatever, man. Okay, I picked up what you said, and I really do appreciate that. When you just spoke about me being a ladder in your life, I thought you meant like an actual ladder because I'm tall. So
Oh, now you see why I always feel like a victim when you're around. Now you see.
what?
Now you see.
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking my mind.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm just speaking my mind. That's all.
Nah, it's fine. Your thought. At least now you have a clear picture. Do you?
I do.
That's better. That's better.
Yeah. Well, it's only unfortunate that because of his dressing, he thinks he's some kind of gangster on my show. But don't be fooled, he's not. I mean, if you ever get into any kind of fight, you either get in trouble or something, he is the guy you should never ever call. This guy will make you lose.
Point of correction, sir. They don't even have my number. That's what I'm telling you. You can't just get my number from nowhere.
But they can have your tag.
But
Because I mean,
wait, I was about to say something.
positive or negative.
Positive.
Okay.
I'm going with positivity now.
Okay.
But then
you're like the new day. Okay. So,
So it's from a book. But then I feel like saying it, you just ask me which book. Then we'll go back to that conversation again.
of course.
So no, this time I'm saying I saw it on a status.
Okay.
Less questions. Because
Okay.
if I was, actually it's from a book. But then I would want to be asked which book, who wrote it, this and that, you know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
So this guy was saying it's only when a mosquito lands on a male's testicles, that's when you know violence is not the answer. Do you get where I'm coming from? You don't? You should read some books, my guy. Read some books, my guy.
I'm trying. The only problem is I'm kind of lazy when it comes to reading. But yeah, I'm getting into the habit. So please elaborate.
Okay, my point is, do you know when a mosquito bites you here, what do you do? Your first reaction, instinctively, what do you do?
Slap it.
Exactly. You know, now you get my point. So, it's not all times that you can solve with violence. So I may be a gangster. I'm not. But I don't resort to violence. So nobody has to call me when they're in a fight. Because I'll just be like, guys, don't do that. And you know, when people are emotional, you don't even need to hear anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't?
No, I know. I'm just shaking my head this way.
But when I say you know what I'm saying, and you shake your head, how am I supposed to react?
I don't know. Like, you're the gangster. You know how to react.
So I'm not a gangster, bro.
I mean, okay. Yeah.
Now you're making me a gangster. Is it because of my type of music?
That's actually what I was about to say.
And what's that?
What?
What you about to say?
Like the music. You think just because you listen to like the trap and all.
You'd be amazed. I'm a gospel lover.
I know.
Yeah.
But then most of it is like trap.
Even if it's gospel.
No, I think looking at your playlist, there's more of the J. Cole's and all of that.
Yeah, I can't lie that J. Cole dominates my playlist.
Why?
J. Cole. There's this song from J. Cole, Middle Child.
Okay.
Nah, that song. The first time I was listening to the song, I was young. I don't know how old I was.
Are you older now?
Yeah. No, like, it hit different that time.
Okay. In what way?
I could relate to not every lyric. Because, you know, there are guys, they be like, there's this line that it goes like, I have a meeting with, was it Jiga? And I can relate to that because I've never been on a meeting with Jiga, you know. Yeah. But, like, most of the things that you were saying, like the storyline of the track, you'd relate. I'm like, this kind of relates with my type of life, you know. But then that was back then. Of course, a few things have changed, but it still remains the same. Okay, it's fine.
Continue.
No,
continue.
no, it's fine.
What, you wanted to say you killed someone before?
No, bro. No.
What?
No. Is J. Cole ever killed someone? Obviously, we don't know. But then, okay. Thing is, I usually had this conversation with my brother. He'd be like, you know, when you listen to this type of music, you end up doing things that they do. But it's different. It's different because those people, they own Maybachs. They own guns. Because they be doing those type of things that you can't even do yourself, even if you want to. I can't be owning a Maybach right now, even if I wanted to. So, like, I just use what I can do from the song and leave the rest. They do swear, I know. But yeah, that doesn't mean that I'll come to you and be like swearing. For you, I will. For you, I will. But yeah, it's just an exception.
Why?
Why what?
Why would you swear like for me? What?
I'm a good friend, you know how good friends be like. You know, like it's just that we don't have money yet. You could be the Dwayne Johnson and I could be the Kevin Hart. At least I'm dark and short. I'm halfway there. Just left with the money. I don't know about you. You don't even look halfway to Dwayne Johnson.
Okay, there's some people who say I kind of speak like Dwayne.
No, you just did now. Honestly, you just did now.
What?
You speak like Dwayne, but nah, that was just now.
It's not now. There's other people that actually tell me that.
Nah.
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying what other people say.
Lie.
I don't think I sound like Dwayne. I never.
But like when you said it, you did sound like him.
Yeah, you just have to be in character for that particular moment. You know what I mean?
But I can't speak like Kevin Hart. No, like that.
You can't.
I can't.
And you never will.
Yeah, because even if I could, I wouldn't. Because that guy's voice, yours just something else.
Yeah, it's like a high pitched. Like,
you know, the guy's short.
Ooh. Your words, not mine.
Your show, not mine.
Or I can edit out that part. You know what I mean?
Are you scared he's gonna find out? No, chill, bro. You won't. You won't.
Are you actually downplaying my channel?
No. Should I?
You actually did.
No.
You did.
No, you took it that way. No, he doesn't like podcasts unless you're inviting him.
I'll probably do that at some point in time.
Okay, can I be there? I'll be there. You'll be the special guest, and I'll just be a guest. No speciality, Umi.
How can I be a special guest on my
Not you, him.
on this
Yeah.
show?
You will be your special guest,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be just a guest. Even if you say, yeah, I can do the camera, and just an opportunity, you know.
Or just so you can like steal his money or just touch him.
Nah, I don't steal. But then when it comes to his money, I don't know what I'll do. You know, like in some situations, you can never know what you do until you are on the next side of the road.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Whose hair is this? Is it yours? Okay. So yes, moving on. I picked up something which actually made me at least want to link up with you more, like your love for the camera. I mean, playing around with your, particularly your phone, CapCut and everything. So, what actually inspired your love for the camera?
I would say when I was a kid, I could read through a photo. Do you know, like, you can be at a point that you see a photo, you'll be like, nah, this person was not okay. You can see behind the smile that, no, this smile is only for the photo. Like that moment when you're crying, they'll be like, no, we need to pause for this one. Then you're like, okay. Then you smile. Yeah. So being able to read that, it's something that tickled my mind. I was like, no, I don't think it has to end here. Apart from that, the first thing I do when I get a phone, not mine, even when I touch your phone, I go to camera. Not to take a photo of me, but of you. You feel? Yeah. So like, just doing that by the virtue of nature, I just told myself, no, it doesn't have to end there. Because it can't be a coincidence that today I do it, the next time I do it again, you know. So I just told myself, nah, yeah, I have to. Then there's this other thing. I always told myself, I'm handsome. So taking a picture was for other people to witness what I could see. So if I'm not taking you a photo, I'm taking me a photo. Yeah. So now the key word was the photo, even if it's you or it's me. So either I'm in the cast or I'm in the crew, but so long the photo was involved, in fact the camera, then I was on board. Are you answered? Or should I go a bit deeper?
If you feel like it, feel free.
Do you feel like I can go a bit deeper?
Definitely, you can.
Okay. Nah, I shouldn't, you know.
Why? Like you just lured the people into it.
Okay. So my thing is camera is my thing with the camera. I felt making somebody smile should be something that I can do. So I needed something to make somebody smile. So if I'm holding a phone, I'll be like, let me take your photo. You will smile. Exactly. So I use the camera as a tool to make people smile. That warms my heart. That's how deep it gets.
And it's profound stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't always get to hear stuff like that. Because I mean, it's like on my end, my dad was a photographer and film editor for, I think, generally his career. That's what he did.
Okay.
So I think for me, it was just a thing where it was just in my blood.
Oh, so it was genetic.
It was just generic. So I was
Okay.
just like, I enjoy the camera. Like, I actually don't understand why I have so much love for photography, the videos. It's just something that happens to me. Like, is your eye popping out?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay. I just,
I'm actually hungry. Do you serve food? Yeah.
no.
So how can I take the next step when I'm hungry? No, like, I come on, guys.
No, we actually serve food after the.
So can we just cut then eat?
Oh, you want to take a break?
No, I just want to eat.
Well, I think the thing is, if you want to eat, like the food that's being made in the house is actually my food, so it won't be enough for you to like
But
get energy.
as a good friend, you know, I'm gonna use that word. I'm gonna use the word to my advantage.
And it's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, fine. Say,
So
say whatever you
as
want
a
to say.
good friend, you won't mind not sharing, but giving me your plate. As a good friend, I know you have a soul like that.
I think it depends.
With what?
It just depends with the day and the mood that I'm in.
So what mood are you in right now?
The mood that I'm in right now is doing this show, ending this, and having you go back to your house.
Without eating.
Yeah. I mean, you just ate some of the words that I've.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
So, yeah. But, anyways, as I was saying, like the whole thing, for me, it was just generic. So, I just have this uncontrollable love for the camera. So I think that's one of the things that actually drew me to a guy like you, because I was just like, okay, I can see what he's capable of, and at least we can also complement each other when it comes to these things. There are certain things that I'm not yet able to do that you understand, like that crazy, you know, halo picture.
Okay, yeah.
So I think those are the things where like you can have that idea and then I know how to frame
Exactly.
these kinds of things. So I think generally that's what the people actually need when it comes to these things. Like when you're making friends, I think it's maybe it's probably some kind of advice that people have been told for so many years. Like when you're making friends, at least look at the things that you can gain from the type of person that you're linking up to. Like what you said about me, like the ladder.
Nah, I was joking.
No, you're actually serious about the ladder thing.
Yeah, I was.
Like the literal part.
No, that was you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
but
wait,
yeah.
do you know when it comes to photos? If I give you my phone right now,
Yeah.
I assure you that I have the most incriminating evidence from anyone that you can ever think of. Anyone. Literally anyone. Every moment, I take a photo. Every moment.
Okay, so we just had a mishap or a glitch, like the camera just automatically stopped recording. So we're just continuing from where we left off.
Don't you think that's the time that we are supposed to save me food?
I did.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah. I think maybe I should have actually told you before you came that you could have eaten at your house.
Exactly. That's the information that I needed first.
Yeah, but I think for someone who's turning 22 years old this coming Saturday, do you still need to be informed that you need to eat?
It's my first time turning 22. It's my first time. Be gentle with me. I don't even know how it feels to turn 22. At 21, everyone was like, oh, that's when you get the keys. And here I was sitting thinking, oh, so on my birthday, I'll get either keys to a new crib or keys to a new car. So I was waiting for keys. you know. I literally waited the whole day when I like get the keys. In fact, who is going to give me the keys?
For what? To the keys that lead you to the closet with food, or
No, isn't when you turn 21 you get the keys?
yeah? Did you not get your key?
I didn't know which key I was supposed to get. I thought maybe it was a key of a car, but then somebody had to come and tell me. So at 21 is this, and that. So you get the keys to life. I'm like, how does life need a key at 21? Do you like lock a door so that when I turn 21 I'll unlock it? But then that was it. Still waiting for the keys. Still waiting for the keys.
I think people just had their way with life, you know. I actually looked forward to a key when I was turning 21. But I guess because I was just a guy who wasn't really likable when it comes to my family. I'm not saying like they hate me, but I think some of the things that I would do growing up, particularly as a teen, I think there was more of disappointment than joy. So I think they actually thought like if we give this guy the key, then he's actually going to unlock more pain for us. So
Yeah, we were actually in the same shoes. Same shoes.
oh, you were like that too, or you are still like that?
Nah, I can't say I'm still like that. But it's something that I told myself that you can't really tell a person that you have changed, but
Yeah.
you can show a person that you have changed. But then my brother always told me there are people with GB eyes. GB like the WhatsApp GB. Like even if you delete a message, they would still see the message. You get my point? So like even if you remove this particular behavior from you, they would still see it that way.
Yeah.
So I was kind of in the same situation. I did a couple of things that I myself cannot even say that I ain't proud of. But then I was someone who didn't have a louder voice. When I try to express my feelings, my points, my thoughts, they just take them, put it under a mat, sweep it down. So then living like that, I told myself that no, let them think what they want to think. I'll just do what I can do. But then I still do good for those people, even for my family. I can't be like, no, this person sees me as a bad person, so I have to, no, I still do good. Even if that person doesn't see the good in me, I see the good in me, so I do that. I can't do my actions according to what you think of me. If I'm a natural charmer, I'll still charm you. But then I'm not in the space to prove a point to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so people think Glenn does this, did this, will do this, so they will judge me. I'm like, okay, fine. Do your thing. It's your thought. I'm doing my thing here.
Yeah, and I think that kind of lifestyle is it's kind of difficult, especially when people still see you as the same person you were maybe 5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I was actually in that particular boat. If you, I'm sure most people watched and enjoyed Sticky Fingers. So it's like people can still associate you with your past,
Yeah.
and it's always difficult to impress those people. So I really like what you said. Like you just don't have to prove yourself to people. Like, hey, I'm a better person now. If they don't want to accept that, it's for them.
Fine. Yeah. We live with people, but at a point we don't live for people.
Exactly.
That's how I do it.
I'm guessing the unnamed books that you read, they actually give you some proper context. I think that there was actually something that I picked up also about you. Like you seem to have that perfectionist syndrome. It's like that thing where you feel like you can't do something until it's perfect.
Oh yeah. Like I did on this other video. You know when you're creating something, after doing it, even when you are doing it, you feel good. No, this is not it. This is not it.
Yeah.
But then when you give it to someone, hey bro, can you take a glance? How is it? Then the next person will be like, wow, this is nice. I'm like, what? What's nice? Yeah, I don't even feel it. And you're saying it's nice. So that thing, it drives you. It drives you to perfect other people's thoughts than yours. So at a point you feel this is my level. If I feel my level is at 50%, then I know when I give it to the other person, it's maybe on 70. So now I push myself to reach on 70, so that when I give you, it's almost 100. You know, so it's kind of a win-win situation. It pushes you, and it gives good results to the next person. So yeah, you have to do something too. You feel like this has to be it. So at least when you are at that level, when you go a little bit lower, or when you're at a mediocre level, when you give it to someone, it's a little bit higher.
Okay, because I actually noticed that I think particularly with the video, the testimonial video for the celebration, the 1 year anniversary for Stride, like it's a thing where it's like you need to get your hair done, you need to get this done, you need to get this done. Like I relate to you in so many ways when it comes to perfectionism, because over the years this was something that I really chased, in the sense that I, even to this day, I always want to make sure that everything that I make is just so good. But then along the way, I also noticed that sometimes it takes away some certain things, I think, particularly when it comes to time, because you see that you have to wait until something is good to,
Yeah.
So I noticed that I think I can speak for myself that I was losing time when it came to chasing perfectionism.
Okay.
And, well, don't get me wrong, I think perfectionism just shows that you are someone who really works hard. That's what I really picked up. But I also learned that along the way, I think there was a podcast that I listened to a few months ago, where there was this lady who said this quote that really stuck with me. And this quote was, "Done is better than perfect."
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I always want to make things perfect, but then it takes me, a lot of time.
Yeah.
But sometimes something can actually look good. When you put it out to the world, to them, it's actually perfect. Of course, us as creators, we are never satisfied. That's just something we just have to accept. But I actually liked that part. Like with the whole perfectionism thing, you really want to go all in until
It really pushes me. It really pushes me. Because I know even if I'm at my lowest,
yeah.
it's still something better when you give it to the next person. So that's why we try to push for perfection. Yeah, you're right. Done is better than perfection. But then sometimes you can't be satisfied that something is done when it's not perfect. You know. But yeah, it's a good point though.
Yeah, because I think it's just an issue of finding the right balance, and I can't like impose that on you because I noticed that over the years working with my friend Paddington, I was always pushing for perfection. Like, this is not done, this is not done. So he would always criticize me when it came to those things. Like, bro, I don't know what you need. I don't know what you want. This thing looks good.
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, no, it's not yet where I need it.
You know, you have the feeling that I haven't reached that level yet.
Yeah, but I think as time goes on, you actually get to understand that thing where you're like, okay, I wanted to get to this, but I feel like where it is now, it should work. I think this podcast has actually taught me so much in regards to that. Like, if we look at maybe the space that we're in, the quality of the videos, if I was in that element that I had a couple of years ago, I would not release any of this content. But you then get to understand the fact that just getting it out there, you know, it takes you to another level, and you also perfect as you
Yeah,
as you go. So you eventually find the balance. I know, at least it's a good trait to have.
It is. Okay.
It definitely is, for sure.
So it is.
Yeah, because there are certain things that you that you see that people create, and then you're questioning, like, who forced them, you know.
I know you're relating to the photo that I showed you earlier. You're like, is it Doctor Strange or something?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, that's when you feel that, at a point, it's not about it being done. It's about it being perfected. Because the photo that I showed you, it was done. But was it perfected?
I don't know. Maybe.
I know. For a fact, that photo was done. It was. But then, being perfected, it wasn't.
Or maybe to them. It's like they actually went with the picture to people, like, yo, look at the stuff that I did. Now I'm on another level.
But like, when you look at the photo, you'll be like, so, the person who created this, what was he or she thinking?
Okay.
That's why art is not for everyone. Honestly, correct me if I'm wrong. Art is not for everyone.
Wait, I'm supposed to respond.
Yeah, you're supposed to respond. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I think like art is not for everyone.
Yeah, I think I think, yeah. Especially if we look at the context that you can't do everything. Like, people are made for different things.
Yeah.
There are certain things that I can do that someone else can't.
Yeah.
But then there are certain things that someone else can do which I cannot do. So definitely, yeah, art is not for everyone. And as well as other things are not for, all right. That's it's just,
it's a good point though.
yeah. So I'm just thinking, if I should bring this up now, or okay. I think this makes more sense. Since we were talking about the whole perfectionism, like, we're just talking about the work that we enjoy doing. You once told me that you've got anxiety. How has it affected your way of life, and does it, affect maybe the stuff that you do when it comes to work and
It actually does a lot. Because there are some things that I had to write off.
okay.
Yeah, I told myself that these things I won't even do. If you're for instance, when I'm at church, there's some things that I don't even do because of anxiety. It's something that really touches me. But then I have to accept and just move on. Even when it comes to my works, sometimes I can't really do my magic on a photo, or is it those projects.
Yeah.
I can't really do the perfection thing because of anxiety. I'd be like, no, this is not it. I can reach like to that 0.01 when I'm trying. I'd be like 0.3, 0.5. I need to get to that point, like the point that I want. When I need to go to a 1, let it be a 1, not a 3 or a 1.5. You get?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's something that now I have to adjust. I have to see if I can get alternatives to work with, because I can't really do with a straight me. But then it's something that I'm working on. But then I don't know if it will work. But I'm trusting the process. So I hope it will work out.
Okay. And when did you find out that you've got anxiety?
I don't really know. Because for a fact, when I was in high school, it's something that I didn't notice. But then, what can I say? Yeah, I think I noticed sometime after school when I started working with these editings and all this. Yeah, that's when I figured, nah, I'm not that straight. At a point, it was, I remember the day that I noted down that, nah, so what I have is anxiety. It was in winter. So I just thought, maybe I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
But then I had this bad flu, and I figured, nah, maybe contemplated with the flu. But then moving, the flu was done. I was like, no, still. Then I figured, nah, this thing is just not this flu, something that I do have. I just had to notice because I had a flu. I was not feeling well. But then, yeah. But I can't really remember the date or the days or even the year. But I just know it's sometime after school, especially high school.
Okay.
And then the other thing with my anxiety, I have social anxiety. So I can't really stand and be looking at everyone. Even if at church, I can't really do that. So the feeling that everyone is looking at me when I know it, it really gives me that, So that's why at my church, I don't even go for communion. Because I'll be like, when I step, I feel like everyone is looking at me. So I can't really do the right thing. But then can I take it a little bit deeper?
Sure.
Just like I did the last time. So I figured my life, I had many people looking at me. So I was watching my step. Like how you walk when everyone is watching your step, you get to move a little bit, Exactly.
Yeah.
So I figured that maybe it's something that has to do with my anxiety, because I can't really do things without people looking at me. Be it positive looks or negative looks, people be looking for something to say. So yeah, being able to live like that is something that I had to accept. But then it's not a good thing, because people be looking for anything to say. So everything you do, if I say I, now everyone is looking, I what? What? So I don't want that. if I'm saying I, let me finish my sentence. Then you judge from there. You see? So yeah, that's about it.
I think from what you said, like it somehow limits you in terms of some of the things that you want to do. I think on my end, I can't really say, well, in a way, I think I get anxious when I want to do certain things, but from my family's side, there's a history of depression. So in my case, I kind of suffer from depression here and there. So it also hinders, I think it somehow affects the way I have to do things sometimes. But you end up having to learn to cope with, with those things.
You know, my mom always told me that depression is really something that you need to take. What you take?
What?
Okay. Something that you need to take action upon.
I think medication.
No, not medication.
Okay.
Not medication per se. But then taking action upon it. Because
Yeah.
if I want to get my mother's attention, hey mom, hi Fanas, she calls me Fanas. Hi Fanas, I'll be like, mom, I'm not okay. What's up, son? I'm depressed. That's when I know my mom's gonna call any minute now. When I tell her, Mama, I need some money, like, she won't even reply. Mom, this and that. Nah, it doesn't matter. But then the moment that I say, Mom, I'm depressed, she goes, son, talk to me. So at a point I asked her, Mom, why do you take it like that? Then she told me, no, son, depression is something that really needs action. Because there are some factors that happen when someone is depressed. So yeah, I really can relate. I was once depressed, not once, but many times.
Yeah.
But then it's a thing that you have to know what you do to help with your depression.
Yeah.
At many times I use music.
Okay.
I use music to heal my depression. Because if you ask any person that I stay with, they tell you that I can literally do nothing without music. There was this other time we didn't have electricity. I had to do the dishes, all the chores, this and that. I was like, no, I'll wait till I get electricity. And I did wait. It's not something that I'm proud of. But then I know when I have music, I'm at ease. So yeah, if you have to find, I'm pretty sure you have some things that help you with your depression, and please take actions on those.
Yeah, and you made some valid points, because for me, I think one of the ways that I used to cope with that was actually this podcast. At least the more you speak, the better you feel. And also I always speak to people. Like I'm an open book, although I've got people who I trust. You just can't go to it. Pretty much anyone.
Yeah.
Particularly Paddington is the guy that I speak to many times. I also have got this friend of mine in the UK. I actually refer to that friend as my therapist. She helps me a lot.
Oh, she,
Yes.
okay.
And remember, I said friend in quotes.
Yeah, I heard that. I just didn't hear the she part.
You emphasized she. It's unfortunate, like the slip of the tongue. I didn't want to say the gender, but
yeah, it happened.
It's just unfortunate. But then, even, I mean, with you sometimes, also considering the fact that you understand these things. So at least, yeah, just talking to people really helps a lot.
It does. But then, when it comes to me, it's a different thing. Yeah, it really is. I I developed a syndrome, I can say, that I don't have to open up that much. Because I felt people don't really understand me. It's two-sided though. It's either I'm not good at expressing my feelings, or people are not good at understanding my feelings, So to calm me, I had to tell myself that nah, it's me who's not good at expressing my feelings. So you know what I can do? Let me just keep them to myself. I don't blame anyone for that, because I gave the fault to myself. Because I know if I play a blame game, we just be running through the circle. So at least if I had to pin this on me, then I'll know whatever happens, it's on me. So yeah, I don't really open up that much. It's something that I can't and don't want to do. Because at times I did open up, and I felt people would use that to my vulnerability.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't like that. No, I don't. So I just keep these things to myself. But at least I do try to open up when I'm not feeling really good. Mentally, emotionally. I really try. But then I won't go that much into detail.
Okay.
If you and it's something that I studied, and I figured that I won't really open up that much. And I don't blame anyone.
I think since you spoke about your mom, like you make calls, like if you're depressed, you can talk to her. At least if there's someone like that, she understands you more than anyone else out there. Like, I mean, she's had you for...
And the situation is kind of different. She's not always around. Most of the things that she knows, she was told. Either by me or by anyone. But yeah, that's one person that I try to tell.
Okay.
But then at times I feel she can't relate more because she's,
Okay. Yeah, but I think I get where you're coming from, actually. And one of the most important things, like for us as people, is self-awareness.
Yeah.
Most people, or rather some people, don't really have that. So when it comes to issues like depression, anxiety, they end up doing certain things because they didn't, like give themselves like the leeway to at least cross the bridge to the other side. Like you can't find ways to cope with that. Like I think for you, if you say, because as people we're different,
Yeah.
and
True.
we definitely have to understand, like I can't impose to you, like you have to talk to people, you have to, if I can talk to people, it doesn't mean that you can as well. That's why I'm Tinashe, and that's why you're the Black Moses. We said the Black what?
Black Pearl.
The Black Pearl. Yes, that's...
Not Moses.
But I mean, it's a Bible name, so it's sort of like a promotion, don't you think?
No, it's not. No, it's not. You can get robbed by an Abraham. You know that. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You got a point. You got a point. Yeah, but I think it just comes down to a self-awareness. Like just know yourself, know how you can cope with these things. Because I mean, the world can be really mean and ugly. Sometimes people can't even come to you and comfort you. Rather, they actually come to hear your stories too.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think it's just about self-awareness. So in the same vein, when it comes to depression and anxiety, I think we can actually bring in Manchester United into the into the scene.
No,
Oh yeah,
no, come on, bruh.
I, you know,
No.
was we're not talking about self-awareness. This is the self-awareness that we're talking about. This team that we love so much, that we are passionate about, is also the same contributing factor to our situations. I mean,
This other day, I was talking to my girlfriend.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What's with the okay?
I wasn't expecting it, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. You thought I wasn't dating,
No,
or maybe you think I'm dating many people. So you think I'm a player, bruh?
I haven't even said anything. I didn't even say anything.
Okay, say it.
What am I supposed to say?
Anything. Okay.
Okay, I said okay.
Okay, fine. As I was saying, you know my birthday is just around the corner. Then she was
Yeah, I
like,
think you've said it.
what can I get you?
Mhm.
I was like, I don't know, just surprise me. Then she was like, what team do you like? And I was like, oh, I can't even say it. I'm proud of my team. But I just can't go around saying, I'm a United fan. It's not something that you have to say regularly because you don't know the next person's reaction.
Exactly.
So she was like, let me get you a United jersey. I was like, okay, fine. But then deep down, I was like, a United jersey. It's something that I like. But this team of ours. Every weekend just to be a sad story, bro.
Exactly.
If you go from Monday, let's say up to Friday, you're having good days. Just know that United will happen. And it doesn't disappoint. There's one player that I don't like in my team. One player. I even tell it to this other friend of mine.
Yeah.
But then he's like, no, he's a good player. You just give him time. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't like our goalkeeper. I don't.
Why?
The Andre Onana guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
Some people call him a T-Rex. I think he's got small arms.
I don't like the guy. He just thinks this is a stride podcast or something. Like there's the other time. It was a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
And who was taking the shot?
Okay. Haaland.
It was Haaland.
Yeah,
you know that one.
Yeah.
It was Haaland. He was like, I'm like, bruh, what you doing? This is Haaland we're talking about. What you doing, bro? But it's our team though. When you save, I'm like, wow, a great save.
Yeah.
But then, if I tell it to this other friend of mine, Panache.
Yeah.
He always tells me, no, Onana's first season at Manchester United was actually better than David De Gea's season. I'm like, I don't care about that. The guy has to be serious. At least if you see him serious, making really good efforts, then I'm like, okay, fine. But the fun is that he'll be doing, and you won't even make it. Come on, bro.
I remember. I remember. I think just before the season started, he started speaking about taking risks. The whole community got worried. Like,
yeah,
the world went
I
berserk.
remember that one.
I was like, but you're not yet strong enough. I mean, he's got some really good saves. I've got nothing against that. But then there's the other part where you're like, I mean, De Gea could have saved that.
Exactly,
I don't know, maybe it's just our points of view, I guess, because we were not on the field.
Yeah, but my dislike still stands. Nah, I don't like the guy. Yet, maybe. Yet. He still has a long way to win my heart. Not now. Not now. Not now. Not now. No, like there's some times that you can really see that he really did something well. He can save a shot that you wouldn't even expect. Yeah, I give him credit for that. I do. But then overall, I don't like the guy. I don't like the guy. It is a bad thing that I don't even like our goalkeeper, our number one goalkeeper. It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. It's just that maybe I was still stuck with De Gea.
De Gea.
Yeah.
And I think with the De Gea, what really stung was the way he left the club.
Yeah.
Because I think for me, I really liked the guy a lot. I mean, now you get to hear this story where they want to offer him a new contract, and the next thing they take the contract away from him. Now he just has to go to, a club like, is it Fiorentina? I don't know.
Yeah. And he did serve some time without a club.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you not give this guy a chance? And, we can't be messing with Onana here. We know, like, the guys out there sitting. No. But then I'm a give him the benefit of doubt. I'll give him time.
Yeah.
I'll give him time.
Speaking of giving time, what about the coach?
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that one. Like every time I'm talking about my team, I feel like somebody's telling me about a funeral or something. Like, oh, my condolences. He was a really good person. That's how I feel when I'm talking about my team. But then funny part is I do have a choice. Yeah. Like I can go from tomorrow and be like, nah, I'm a Manchester City fan or I'm a Arsenal fan. But no, I'm all right where I am at. I must still be United fan. But then this coach of ours, as you asked, at a point I did feel he did no wrong. But then now I'm having more than second thoughts. So I'm still yet to decide that is it our team that needs balancing or is it our coach? But then it all comes down to one thing. If our team needs balancing, the coach has to do it.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's tough.
Because I'm always looking at his press conferences.
Yes.
The way he speaks, like, I don't know, it seems like he doesn't really want to take the fall. Like when the team messes up, he's always talking about things like, oh yeah, we played as a team, we did this, we did that. But I'm like, did you just see how the people were actually performing like on the field? It's nothing compared to what he says in the press conference. I mean, I think it was only one game, I think the one against 20 last week at the Europa.
Yeah.
He actually admitted, like, it actually falls back on me, like the whole I think how best can I put it? Like, I think the team performance and everything relies on how he sets the standards.
Oh.
So he actually took a fall on that. Then I was just like, okay, I guess now he's on to something. And then we go on to lose 3-0 to Spurs at home. He gives you the same, like, I'm not even afraid of, I'm not even thinking about being sick. You definitely have to think about, making the team work. Like, not just talking about these things that we've won trophies. Yeah, we've won 2 trophies. Like, I mean, yeah, we have, but I guess,
Yeah, that's how it is. It's still our team though. But do you know how I got to like this team of mine?
Oh yeah, how?
And like when I was young, my little brother, he's more of my cousin, but yeah, he's way more past that. He's my brother. Tashinga.
Mm.
We were to choose colors. So you choose the color that you like. So I was like, I'll go with blue. Then okay, I'll go with red. So in everything we do that needed colors, I would choose red. He would choose blue.
Okay.
So there was this other time, well, we were watching football. Then we had to choose teams, and coincidentally, Manchester United was playing with Chelsea. So I was like, no, I'll go with the red team. And you went with the blue team. So from that time, that's when I chose Manchester United. But then there was a random choice.
Okay.
Growing up, I had a choice to choose the team that I really wanted now. But then I was like, nah, this has to be my team. This has to be my team. This has to be my team. I was someone who didn't really have much of choices. I didn't think that big.
Okay.
Even when I was I didn't even have when you're kids, you have to have favorite color, favorite this, favorite what. Yeah, I only had a color that I liked. I wouldn't say it was my favorite color.
Okay.
I just liked red. But by then it wasn't really my favorite color. I didn't even have one. When I had to choose my favorite car, do you know how I got to choose it? I got to choose a Chevrolet. You know why?
It was red.
No. It was sponsoring Manchester United at that time.
Oh.
You see?
Shoot.
You see? You see now? You see now? Yeah, so that's how I got to make some of my choices.
Okay.
So now I see now Manchester United as a team view. I'm like, now what's a team viewer now? Now I don't even know what to choose. What's a team viewer now? If maybe it was Fly Emirates, I'd be okay. Now this is my favorite Vietnam thing, you know.
Yeah.
But then team viewer. Now I go to Google. I have to research about team viewer. Oh, it does this. I'm like, nah, this is nothing, man. Then now they come. I'm thinking they chosen something better. They come with a Snapdragon. I'm like, okay, wait. Now what's a Snapdragon? I have to choose a favorite dragon now. But then it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, that's how I made my choices.
Okay.
I even went down to the Manchester United history to see how the team was built and all this. There was what was the Munich aid disaster that happened sometime in 1958. It was supposed to destroy the team, but then I could have explained, but it's a whole lot of explanations, you know.
Yeah.
But then that thing after the Munich aid disaster, I really thought, nah. When I was reading, I said, nah, this was supposed to be the end of the team. But then it really got up bigger, better, and even more united, just like the Manchester.
I think the way I got to like the club, it wasn't anything complicated. Nothing. I think it was just because I'm more close to my mom than my dad. Nothing wrong with him, but I think that's just how it is. Boys are more close to the mothers.
To mothers. Yeah, that's right.
So because of the fact that I'm close to my mom was always talking about Manchester United, and my mom is someone who's very passionate to the point where whenever she's watching football, she's coaching the players in the TV.
Oh, wow.
Telling them what to do. So that actually fascinated me. Like, so he's talking about all of these, old school players. I think guys like Scorsese, Rio Ferdinand, even, people like Schweinsteiger, all of those old folks.
Okay.
So that's what just took my heart, like, oh, Manchester United. So from that point, I just became a Manchester United fan.
Yeah.
So I think when it comes to me and teams, I like to focus on just my team, whether they are messing up or they are doing good. I scrutinize my team. I don't want to be that kind of person who's always posting about other teams, like what other fans do.
Yeah.
I noticed how many people wear I think I've got a cousin and some friends who were busy posting when we lost to Spears.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, to each their own. People are their own selves. But to me, I was just like, nah, I'm not the kind of person to go about and just talk trash about any other team.
Teams.
Because of football, you don't know what happens. You can laugh at my team now, and then, I mean, just look at last season. People were laughing at us the whole season, and then we got the FA Cup.
FA Cup.
Season before, it was the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
All of these people are just laughing, there's nothing, I mean, but they...
Sorry to mention, especially the Arsenal fans. Especially those ones. Yo. I just hate to say it. I just hate to say it.
At least it wasn't me.
I just hate to. So sorry if I have any Gunners in here. Eish. My bad. I don't hate the team, I just don't like it. Hey, even to my aunt, I know my mom really likes the team. Very much. They even call their mother Arsenal. Yeah.
Okay, that's bad.
You see now.
That's bad. That's
but
not
then,
good.
yeah, I don't like the team. Fake still stays.
Yeah, and I think for me, I guess, if I'm a fan of United, that means I'm not a fan of any of these other teams. But I guess I just have to condone the team, like Arsenal in particular, for they've built up the team so well. I think Arteta. We once did something for Arteta at Paddington, so I guess that's why I'm just giving him a little bit of respect, even though I have an itch. But I mean, you just have to give credit where it's due.
Yeah, that's right.
So, as your birthday approaches, how do you usually celebrate your birthdays, and how are you planning on celebrating this one in particular?
Well, when it comes to my birthday, I really do choose happiness over everything. And when I mean over everything, I do mean it literally. So when I'm going overboard, I go overboard without listening to what this person will say or what this person might say.
All right.
But last year I didn't go overboard that much. I just invited a few friends to come over, where we had barbecue, has a few drinks with the guys. Yeah, and that was it. And we did a cake, and that was it. But then for this time, I don't really know. But all I know is, board, overboard. I'm trying to move something like 3 steps above overboard. So if they call you, just know I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
All right. So, looking at all of these things that we spoke about in this lengthy episode, what advice would you give to viewers that have been, or rather that are, in the similar situations that we spoke about?
Okay. I was watching this podcast this other time. You know what the questionnaire said? She said.
She
said, this is the question that you have to listen to the most. Because during the podcast, people may say things that don't even matter. But then, this last part is something, even if you have a pen, take a pen and you have to write it down. I don't know what I'm about to say though. Anyways, to people who are watching this or who watch this podcast or show, before I say anything, I really want to thank you for using your time. I know this guy is not really, But then, yeah, effortlessly, I thank you. So I usually tell my brother that, my younger brother.
Not me.
Nah, not you, not you. I don't usually tell you things, you know.
Yeah, but you were pointing at me.
Oh, my bad. It's the posture, you know, posture. Okay, so I usually tell my younger brother that life can get colder than June. But then, as the seasons change, life can change too. I remember I told him this on his 17th birthday, and he didn't really know what it meant. But a few days back, he called me and I was like, brother, man, what she told me on my 17th birthday, it really hit hard. And now he can relate to what I was telling him. So what I can tell you is, you don't even know what life throws at you. Sometimes people tell you to make lemonade out of lemons. But then at times you don't even have to make that lemonade. Take those lemons, throw them away, get some oranges for you. You don't deserve lemons at a point. So why do you have to accept lemons? Because they are there and make lemonade. It is a good thing to make lemonade. But then not all times you have to get lemons. So know what you want in life. Work for that. There may be some thorns in the way, hiccups and all that. But then that's what all roads are like, especially in Zimbabwe. So I'm pretty sure if you're watching from this, you can relate. You can't get to town without getting into the roads like that, you know. So please, no matter what you do in life, do not give up. Work for your goals. Aim higher. Thank you.
Yeah, that was really dope.
Wait, I left the last part.
Okay.
One step, infinity possibilities.
Okay, that's actually a good one. It's
Yeah,
actually a
you know.
good one. But yeah, I really liked that. Like it was direct, and it really came from the right place.
Yeah, I was. I don't know if I'm supposed to be. Isn't you use this podcast to shape things using your personal experiences?
Yeah.
So from this way, I was using my personal experiences. Life got colder than me in places that even a jacket or a blanket couldn't help.
Okay.
If you, but then I had to stay strong and stay warm for myself. So yeah, I really know that at times it's hard. In fact, most times. But then you have to work hard. I remember when we went on a break, I checked my message. There was my mom's message. She was like, son, what's your plan with work or school or business adventure? You know, that hit me hard. I didn't even know how to reply. Even till now, I haven't replied yet. But I will. I don't even know what I will say, but I will. Because something that I told myself, I have to work on myself. My personal objectives is the type of things that you can't really explain to someone. You know, when you're working on your personal things.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what I was saying. With whatever you can go through, it might not be the same thing, but we all go through hard times. But as Jacob always say, hard times don't last.
Okay, you're done.
I'm done. I had to. Well, I was gonna end without saying a Jacob.
Yeah, and I was actually about to say, from the way you speak, you can actually tell that it's J. Cole doing some magic in you.
No, what did Jacob do here?
I mean,
What?
you can't see it yourself. Remove those shades and see what I'm saying, man.
No. What are you saying now? I need to know what Jacob is doing to the way I speak.
Jacob is playing in you in some. I'm not saying it in a bad way. Of course.
Yeah. He doesn't do things in a bad way. So you couldn't even say it in a bad way. You can't.
Oh, that's the black
Pearl.
pearl for you. I don't know. For some reason, I'm still thinking of the Black Moses. I don't know why.
No, guys. Don't forget to follow me at glenk.zw. Instagram, Facebook. What other shit do we have? It's just Instagram and Facebook. What else?
Yeah, you're not on Twitter.
No, I'm not on Twitter.
Or maybe if
Twitter
you-
is so influential. If I was on Twitter, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here right now. My brother was on Twitter, like almost most of the time that you go from work, you'll be on Twitter. That really changed his mindset. To a point that he even noticed it himself. Then he deleted the application. He really did.
Okay.
So let me say I'm too young for Twitter. Yeah, I'm too young. It's too big for my mindset.
I think for me, that was probably one of the biggest reasons why you don't find Stride on Twitter, because it's a platform that has, I think, different things. People react differently on Twitter compared to Facebook and Instagram. So in a way, I was just scared of Twitter as a whole. People can just misconstrue some of the things that people can say, especially when it comes to opening up, and people are gonna have a field day with you. So yeah, it's just one of those. But anyways, I think we've come to the end of the episode, and I really appreciate you being on this episode. I think looking back at before we started, you were preaching the gospel of being nervous.
Yeah, I really was.
But I think this is what the podcast is all about. Whether you're nervous, scared, or anything, you just have to go through it, just do it scared. I think if we pick it up from the first episode, where I was just talking about football, I was the worst football player on the pitch, but I still did it scared.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually doing much better when it comes to football. So I'm pretty sure and hopeful that it has actually put you onto another different level. Like this was a whole different challenge on its own for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, true.
So I really appreciate you being on the show. I think we can end it with a...
Nah, I'm still thinking. Are we going to eat after? Isn't you said after the podcast? That's when you eat. So now I need to know if we will eat after the podcast.
So if I tell you that we're eating, that's when you can shake my hand.
Yes.
Yes, you are going to eat.
Thank you. And I really appreciate you inviting me over.
Yeah.
I really had to clear my busy schedule.
Okay. I do understand that you get busy a lot of the times.
I'll be chilling. You get busy with chilling.
Yeah, busy doing nothing.
Exactly, But yeah, I really appreciate you, brother, man. I really do. And I hope that this thing works out not only for you, not only for me, but for everyone who's watching.
Definitely. And I don't know. You never know. You're going to see him more often on a couple of things.
Yeah, you never know. You
never know for sure.
I also don't know. So yeah, you also do you know?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
So we never know. This might be my last time. Or not.
I thought we spoke about you not dying. Yeah, you're talking about this. This might be your last time.
Or like being on the next time is me who's gonna be.
You see what I spoke about. You never know. I wish we were funnier,
Who?
both of us.
I am. I am. I just wish you were. I am. I am. That I know for a fact. I am.
Yeah, because it seems like we were trying so hard, but really, really, really failing. But you know what I like about failure? There's always a takeaway from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I think we just need to end the show. So I appreciate you being on the show. And guys, I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch the podcast. As always, if you've been getting value from my content, please leave your thoughts in the comments section. I'd love to know what you guys think. Also, do leave a like. It really helps me create more content. And above all else, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe and let's move on this journey together. If you have subscribed, send the link to your loved ones or even your unloved ones, anyone you can think of. So why are you looking at me like that?
Tell them to follow my page.
What page?
My Instagram account especially.
He told me to
Just say it from your ways, brother.
Okay. If you want to see some unorthodox stuff, you can follow Glen on his Instagram account. It's at Glen K.ZW. I know there's an underscore. There's an underscore somewhere, right?
Glen _K_ZW. Okay.
Exactly. But some of us were lame, so I'm just gonna leave the handle. Yes, as I said before, I'm lame. The handle, and then you'll see for yourself. You can follow. He's a really good and talented person. You see, I think I lied. That's why I didn't really speak
I was
properly.
about to ask which talent are we talking about, because you won't find any on my page. Unless if they want me to be their model, yeah, I can pose for that.
And that's the end of the show, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.